No, I don't believe you.
I
Yes,
didn't
you.
like it. I didn't
What?
like it. I've never watched it. I've probably seen 1 or 2 episodes.
I thought you put me onto that as a kid.
Not me. Couldn't be me. I've never watched it.
I'm stunned.
Never watched it. I never had cable growing up.
No, but it was on everything else. But
CASSELLBEATS.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are feeling blessed. You are watching Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Rhys. And we've got another guest on today. There's always a guest. But we've got another guest. And his name is Javern, or we call him Javs. Should I call you Javs, Javern?
Jay, Jazz, whatever you're used to, comfortable with saying, it's good.
People know me as Rohan.
Yep.
Some people know me as Rhys. One of my lecturers always say, no, you got to tell people what you want to be called. I don't really care. Because it's a name. Like, people know me as, like, I'm the same guy. But it's like nicknames. But Rhys is
change my name.
What, your actual name?
No, like, just in general. Like, it's weird when, like, I see, like, strangers say, like, my name. Maybe I should just say, just call me Jay. It's just so weird. It's just like I like sometimes I'll be like, how do you know my name? That I remember it's in my.
But hearing Jay for me sounds weird because who calls you Jay? Your dad calls you Jay, doesn't he?
A lot of people do, but everyone's just Javern because it's just always just been like I don't know where Javs came from. A lot of people just I really don't know where that came from, but I just like I said, it doesn't
it's
matter.
Unique though.
I just take it.
It's unique. That's the cool one.
Javs.
What was your Xbox name?
Yeah, it was
Sir something.
Sir Javs, because everyone just called me Javs.
That influenced my PS name, my PSN name.
Ah,
but I don't think I'm Sir anymore though. No, I am.
Guess been an influencer from time.
Anyways, today we are talking about television and streaming, not music streaming, like Netflix visual streaming.
Cool.
And that's what we're gonna get into today because you're in that life now. You're streaming now. I mean, you're not doing TV shows and stuff yet. I think you're gonna get into it though. You'll get to that part of life soon eventually. You love TV too much not to dip yourself into that world eventually.
I think if I was to go into TV, I would like to work on a show, but there's only one show that I would want to work on.
What's that?
Oh, that's Doctor Who. Get me on that set. Russell T. Davis, get me on that set. Get me on that set.
They're working with Disney now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're like, they were television, like real television, and now they're streaming technically.
So I think it's more just of a deal to be able to. It's the new home for Doctor Who, so they can get it to more of a global audience, maybe with a little bit of money behind it. But we'll see what the future holds. We'll see what the future holds for Doctor Who. I think Doctor Who has become too big for the BBC.
I hear it.
And the BBC's constraints. Like, there's Doctor Who, for what it is, and the fans it's got and everything, it needs more of a budget. And BBC can't provide that with the licensing fee. They can't.
So did they sell it completely to Disney?
No, it's not sold. It's just a partnership.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's just a partnership, which is why Doctor Who will now be, like, globally outside of the UK. It won't be on iPlayer. It will be on Disney+.
Yeah, I fully caught up now, so I'm waiting for the next specials and whatever to drop. Have they dropped yet?
Nah, coming this year. David Tennant.
I'm excited. I'm actually
David
looking forward
Tennant's
to it.
back.
Is it one special or is it two or what?
I think he's in 2 or 3.
Three. Oh, that would be nice.
Before the
new one.
the new guy starts. Listen, I don't care. Doctor Who. I'm currently rewatching it right now.
Again, what, the 75th time?
I've lost count. I'm even watching Smallville right now. Listen,
again.
There's just shows. Yeah, I'm on season. I think I made it to season 5. Listen,
out of the two, which do you prefer?
It's a tough one. I love them both. They're both separate shows, but I love them both, man. They're up there.
Smallville, yeah, Smallville for me.
After rewatching Smallville, like seeing it with a new pair of eyes in 2023, it's brilliant, man. It's Brilliant, man.
You're
Such a,
gonna
it's
watch
such
it
a
again next
family
year.
value. I probably will watch it again. Maybe not next year, but I'm definitely gonna watch it again.
Okay, so do you still watch television?
What do you mean? Because do I watch television? Do
Do
I
you watch
watch
television?
TV?
Do you watch TV?
Do I watch Channel 4?
Do you watch TV?
I don't know how to answer that question.
What do you think the question means?
Do I watch television? Yes, I watch shows on my TV. So yes, I watch television. But what does that mean? Like everyone watches television.
You turn your Skybox or Virgin or whatever you use? You turn the box on and you flip through the channels.
I do not watch linear.
Okay,
TV.
that's probably the better question then. All right, cool.
I
So
do not watch linear TV. Only if it's sport.
I was gonna say.
But even then, like if it's a live event, then yes, maybe if I'm home, Doctor Who is airing its special first episode, I'll watch it. If I'm home on a Saturday and Doctor Who's it's the third episode and I'm home, I've got nothing doing at the time, I'll watch it.
Is television still relevant?
Linear TV, no. Maybe for live events, yes. But then again, live events is basically a stream. You can technically say it's a stream because Arsenal playing Manchester City, that's a live event. That's going to happen at this time. It's a live event. So you got to take that in isolation. What still, I guess, I don't know. But for me personally, the only thing I watch on TV, on linear TV, is live events. So whether it be boxing, whether it be football, or maybe a launch of a new show. That's the only thing I've watched linear is a launch of a show that I really, really like. And the only show that I really, really like that's still going is Doctor Who. That's on linear TV.
Everything else, yeah, you find it on apps and stuff on these other platforms. I think, but they've even tried to, like, for example, BBC Match of the Day's been doing this thing for how many years now?
I don't even watch that anymore.
Seriously,
I just watch highlights. I just go on YouTube and search Chelsea highlights.
Yeah, you can even do
2023.
But let's say the weekend there was a banging weekend, there was bare goals going in, I might save the highlights and see, cool, who's the match of the day? It's Alan Shearer or Ian Wright. Cool, entertaining. I might watch match of the day. I might put it on. But even then, like, match of the day on its own can't stand alone. They've even had to do this, like, what's his name? Gary Lineker has a podcast now with Alan Shearer and Michael Richard. They call it Match of the Day Top 10 or whatever. So they have to have these extra parts to keep it relevant. Because no one just pays attention to watching BBC at 10:30 anymore on a Saturday
night. Because the highlights are on YouTube.
That's a main part. The highlights are everywhere. Even before the highlights, you can actually watch highlights on Sky Sports and stuff after the match is done. They upload it straight away because that's what they want. You go on Twitter, a goal goes in before the goal even finishes celebrating. It's on Twitter. It's there. No one cares for this match of the day. Did you see that Twitter account that was posting bare videos?
Yeah, and then they had to start taking pictures and bare people unfollowed them.
Yeah, I did.
Listen, that's all what. Listen,
I was like, what are you doing? It's like posting pictures like this is not what I followed you for.
You don't need match of the day. Like literally,
it's tough. If it wasn't for Gary Lineker, nobody would watch it.
You just search Holland Gold versus Arsenal bare videos. And then you get a little commentary, and then you get everyone's take on it. You don't.
So what's keeping television alive then?
I couldn't answer that.
It would be the fact. It would be the fact that everything is like live and you can watch it.
No, it's just that I think there's still people that watch TV. That's all it is.
It depends on your demographics. Your
demographic.
Demographic. Yeah.
Yeah, like demographic definitely. But
yeah. Because not everyone like uses their phones for that kind of reason.
Yeah, or
their laptop.
There'll always be. Once you get to a certain age, you will just have a TV. You have a bit more time. You'd have a TV. I think the way how the world is now is so that there's no time to come home at 4:00, for example, to watch a TV show. And when I was younger, when there was no such thing as streaming, Digimon was coming on. That's coming on at 4:00. If I'm not home by 4:00, I've missed that. And there was a few episodes I missed while growing up. I was vexed. And then YouTube came along and I was able to watch all those episodes that I missed while I was growing up.
I even found Galactic Football, those seasons on YouTube, HD.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so, linear TV,
you said your favorite show is Doctor Who, that and Smallville.
Mm.
Those are your favorite shows.
1 and 2, they're my top.
Top two.
They're my top.
Top
They're
five.
they're my top. They're my top 5. They're my top 5.
Okay, what else is in there?
My
then?
top 5 fluctuates.
Yeah, same man as well.
We got Doctor Who, Smallville, 24.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, 24 is a show. Is fantastic. The concept behind it. The concept behind 24 is amazing. The production, the storyline, is proper.
You were telling me about this.
I'll say those are my top 3 shows. Top 3, I'll say 24 is definitely up there as one of the best TV shows.
Mine changes all the time, but for me, I have to put Game of Thrones in there, even though it's
Game of Thrones was in there up until season 6. That dropped it down. No, 5?
9.
Probably.
9 was the last one.
No, it
7?
was good up until then.
Oh,
After that was
Oh, you
garbage.
didn't like. I thought the last season was the oldest season that disappointed me.
No, the last season was the icing on the cake to the point where I don't even miss it. I don't miss it. I don't even want to rewatch it. I can't.
What, did you watch the thing? The
Game of
spin-off?
Thrones.
Did you watch the thing?
I like House of Dragons, yes, so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
But I cannot rewatch Game of Thrones. And
I
if
hear
you
it.
can't rewatch a show, then how good is it really?
I
If not for a person in general. So for me, it was in my top. But I tried to rewatch it, but I couldn't. And I was just like, is it because it's too early? Is it like why is it? What is stopping me from rewatching it?
For me, it's season 9 or the last season, whatever the last season was. I can't watch it because I would watch it up until that season and I wouldn't watch it again.
But that's the problem with me. I don't want to watch it full stop.
Oh.
So that's why.
I
Not say I don't like. Sorry. No, show was brilliant. It was definitely, like I said, it was definitely up there. But the way how it was going and then how it ended, it just really killed it for me. I just finished. Well, I say just finished. I have rewatched 24. I watched it for the first time ever. I don't know, maybe a few years ago, and then I rewatched it just recently. I can go and watch that again right now. That's because it's so good, and I will feel exactly how I felt when I watched it the first time. And there's no show that makes me feel like that. Smallville. Every time I rewatch, I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually happened, and I pick up on things that I don't remember. And just like when you haven't watched a show, you're like, oh, you start to see it from different angles as you get older. And
that's true.
Things that you missed, stuff that you didn't pick up on. Like, you just be like, oh my gosh, this was in it. Like, this is actually. And then, because when you watch newer shows, like a lot of the Arrowverse when it came out, there was a lot of things that you see. You're like, oh, okay. Then when I went back to watch Smallville, I'm like, oh my days, this person was in it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know who this. Like, it's just insane. Like, I can watch Smallville.
Do you watch reviews and stuff after you watch it?
I don't watch reviews. I don't
so
watch reviews.
Like
and
Easter
I don't
eggs
watch
and
trailers.
stuff. Trailers. I might watch one.
I don't watch it. I don't watch reviews.
No, but I need to want to watch it though.
I might read a little bit about reviews, see what people are saying, but I don't.
But I have to watch the trailer.
Nope.
But how are you gonna know if something's good or not?
By watching it myself.
Nah, man, because I need to have certain hype. I need to be excited for it.
You be excited for it.
I can't.
The problem is this. I'm telling you, the only time I watch trailers is in the cinema. You cannot, and I repeat.
Okay.
When you want to watch something that you're looking forward to seeing, do not ask anyone's opinion about it. Do not read about it. Do not watch a trailer, because a trailer makes you perceive something about the film.
I hear it.
That you don't need that, because it adds
myself
to it. Because I remember one time I watched something, everyone's like, this is so amazing. I was built up. Trailer looks sick, everything. Went to go and watch it.
Trash.
It wasn't trash, but because I was so
excited,
like it was too much excitement. Because everyone's gassing you, and you've gone into thinking it's gonna be like the most amazing thing, and it probably was. But because you had all of this in your head, it took away from that. Yeah. So I like to go into like all Marvel films. I don't watch trailers. Nothing. The only trailer, like, unless I've accidentally seen it. Okay. But I don't watch trailers. I don't read reviews. Nothing. I go into, like, if I'm going to the cinema to watch a film, and I'm gone a bit late, I don't check my group chats. I don't open up no socials. Nothing. Yeah. Until I go and watch it, and I see my own eyes, and then form my own opinion. Then I'll see what everyone else says, and that's how you enjoy movies. Because once you hear someone say a film is
That's the right way to do it.
once
I
you
just can't
hear
help myself.
someone say a film is trash, you are never gonna give it a chance.
Ah,
I've seen it happen too many times.
I still always watch it, but I just
you watch it, but you're not gonna feel as thing to it because you got that in your head.
But if it's that good,
crazy.
it would change. Its opinion would.
No,
It would just
no,
you'll
but
just
the
be
problem is
disagree
it's in your
anyways.
mind already that it's trash.
Yeah, but if it's not but
It's a
even if
psychological thing.
yeah, but even if something is rubbish, when you watch it, you're gonna have an opinion about it, regardless of that opinion
but
that
you've
you
gone
received.
in there with low expectations, and you're not gonna be as happy for the film. That's why I try to say, guys, it's actually a psychological thing.
Yeah,
But no one understands it because everyone just does it, so it just feels normal to them.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of things, like when you go to movies, like music videos, anything that's creative, you literally have to go in there with a clean slate, know nothing about it, then you can actually make an actual judgment on it. Because once you have someone's judgment in it, it's just the tiniest thing. It's like self-doubt. It's like planting a seed. The tiniest thing. That's how people get influenced. The tiniest thing. And then it will change your whole perception on something. That's why I try to stay away from all of those things, because I want to go in there to enjoy it. This is what it's art. You're meant to go in there and enjoy it. Don't worry about what anyone else has to say until after you've seen it. Even trailers. I promise you, do that. Try that. Just try it for 1 or 2 movies, and then you'll see the difference.
I don't know what trailer's not out, what movie's coming out that hasn't got a trailer yet. But I'll try it for one.
Try it, and you'll see the biggest difference.
I did it for one. I did it for a movie. I can't remember which one it was though. I think it was probably Doctor Strange. Actually, that's a lie. I think I watched one trailer.
I never watched the trailer for
but I never watched 2 or 3.
Mania. Everyone's like said this film is bad.
I've already seen it, yeah.
And I don't know why. The film actually wasn't bad.
I enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying. But because one person says it's bad and it gets around that it's bad, everyone then says, you know what, this is actually bad.
I thought it was good.
But it was enjoyable. It wasn't the usual.
I think Kang carried it though.
This is the problem.
Performance carried it.
The problem with Marvel, they need to understand that some films you can't use as the main carry into a phase, or some films just have to be a side. Ant-Man has always been a side comedic funny film, and that's why Ant-Man 1 and 2 I really enjoyed them, because
they were good on its own.
They were good, like obviously, like it was just him, self-contained, and it was funny. They were able to pull off the jokes because that's what it was. In Quantumania, this is serious stakes. Yeah. And every now and then you can see them trying to drop in the comedy, or like it changes the whole feel. And it's like, I know that's the quirk of Ant-Man, but this is a big stake film. This is like an Avengers type. It's basically an Avengers type film.
Did you see the end credit scenes? Because it kind of leads to it, then, isn't it? I'm not going to spoil it for anybody listening or watching.
I can't remember them, but yes, I did see.
Yeah, so I think the movie just did its job.
But it did its job. But the problem is, I can see why people are thinking, because it's an Ant-Man film, and for me personally, an Ant-Man film shouldn't be a carry. It shouldn't be an anchor because of the type of film or the type of character he is.
Yeah.
You can't use it as a carry.
I hear that. So, what do you think of reboots, show reboots and stuff like that? Spin-offs and stuff?
It depends, really. I know some people are not a fan. They're like, oh, why can't people be original? Like,
I think it depends. I think it depends. What's your favorite reboot or spin-off? Actually, no, reboots. I don't like reboots. They're doing Harry Potter again. I don't like that.
I've never really watched Harry Potter. I've only seen the Chamber of Secrets? I don't even know.
Is that one of the movies? I don't know. I don't know what they're called. I enjoy it though.
I can understand why people are mad, but I don't know.
Because I think they're making it a series. I think they're making it a series. But I don't want to see someone else be Harry Potter, because for me, what's his name? The actor? Daniel
Radcliffe.
Yeah, he's Harry Potter. I don't want someone else to be Harry Potter. Someone else shouldn't be Harry Potter. You should just do a new story.
No, I understand that.
I don't think someone else should be Harry Potter.
It's they're milking the franchise. That's what it is. It's about. It's a money
even
making.
What's it called? The Fantastic Beasts. That was actually really good. I enjoyed it personally. That didn't get a lot of praise.
See, the problem is, it's like it happened with Disney. So basically, what happens is when they make a new IP. You just don't know if it's going to work out or not. And quite a few of Disney's IPs that they were doing before didn't work out. And they end up losing money. So, the sure thing would be to, remake or continue with something that works, which is why we're still going with Toy Story. Like, we're still going with Toy Story. Like, there's a lot of their popular ones keep going because it works. So I think that's what's going with the movie
Or they're
industry.
turning the animated versions into live action ones.
Yeah,
They're
that's the
doing that as
problem
well.
with I think this you know what I would say it's like basically cinema was in a place because superhero films everyone goes cinema for it'll bring in big money, and then everything else didn't bring in as much.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, what we can do to make some money. So obviously they just go back to the thing because they realize the reboots and whatever bring back the money. Look at Top Gun. That came
Top
back.
Gun?
Top Gun Mavericks.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh, brilliant! You need
I
to
don't
go
watch
watch
that.
the original, and then like the original was years ago, like way before.
But I
way
like
before
what Star
time.
Wars did because they obviously had the original ones in the
Yeah, and they're milking Star Wars now. A lot of
Yeah,
people
but
saying they don't like this.
and I get that, but they're not reusing the same characters.
They're
They're
not.
giving us new stories.
They're giving us, but they're Marvel once again has just changed the game with everything.
It's
Now,
true.
now we're getting a lot of video game movies now, and shows, which is good because that's where it's at. Video games have some really good storylines, you know.
Sonic 1 and 2 was amazing. I enjoyed them. I'm actually gonna go cinema to watch 3 when it comes out.
Listen, like
I'll be there.
there's these video game movies are doing well. Like
I'm hearing Mario's doing amazing.
Have
you seen it?
I loved it. Man.
Did you go cinema to see it?
Yep.
No, I'm waiting to come out on Plex. Can't lie.
It was brilliant. I said, I'm going to the cinema to see this. I have to see this. Like, it ticked every box. What a brilliant film! And when it comes out on DVR, I'm watching it again, man.
I'm looking forward to it. Cause like people are saying it was better than Sonic, and that hit a nerve for me, because I'm a Sonic.
Better than Sonic.
I'm a Sonic fan.
I guess it depends if you're a fan, but this Mario movie ticked all the boxes. I can't say anything wrong with it. Didn't put a foot wrong. It's brilliant. All the
Guess what I found out that you obviously kind of probably know a bit about. One of your favorite shows is coming back for season 7. Totally Spies.
Listen, I loved watching that growing up. Every morning before school, I didn't even know that was coming back. To be fair, I might have remembered it.
I found out
I remember
the other day
people talking
when I was
about
show
it,
planning.
but I must have forgotten. But now you've reminded me. Yeah, I watched that. I'll probably go and rewatch all the original 6 just to remember what it was.
You know, I never watched it. I mean, when it was on, it was a show that I liked, but I never watched it because I felt like, no, because at the time when I was a kid, I was into other stuff like the superheroes and the movies, maybe like Sonic or whatever. At the
because
time.
the thing is,
so I couldn't really watch Totally Spies. I wasn't into that at the time.
I
Or
would
Batman
say,
or Superman or whatever. But it was a good show.
I would say Totally Spies is probably a little bit before your time. It was more my time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was in year 5 when I was watching it. Maybe year
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's definitely before your time.
Yeah, that's before me.
It's still a lot before your time. That's probably why you didn't watch it.
But
But it was still going on.
Yeah,
it was still going on. But it was
remember it being
definitely
aired.
more my time than yours.
I got a question for you. And this is probably going to be an easy question. Totally Spies or Kim Possible? Oh, he's silent. He's thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's definitely Kim Possible. But I had to think about it because Totally the Spies deserve some respect.
It's Kim Possible though.
It is Kim Possible.
It's Kim Possible.
Totally Spies. It needs some respect.
They could do a live action of Kim Possible.
They did.
What? When was this? No, no. I mean like a proper movie. No, I don't want Disney to get their hands on it and make it a small budget. No, I want a proper like blockbuster Kim Possible. I'll be there for that.
Listen, they did. Like 2 years ago.
No, I don't believe you.
Search it right now.
They did
Kim Possible. See, this is the thing. I studied film, so I watch everything, whether it's good or bad. I study film and I love it. I've come across some good films, some really bad films, but that's why trailers, stay away from them. You go watch it and you judge it, and you. I think
there's a few things from my childhood they need to bring back. Like I want to see another reboot or continuation of Danny Phantom.
Oh yep, Danny Phantom.
American Dragon.
That. I need to rewatch Danny Phantom.
Do you remember that one? American Dragon.
I never watched American Dragon.
You didn't? No, I don't believe you. Yes, you.
I didn't like it. I've never watched it. I've probably seen 1 or 2 episodes.
I thought you put me onto that as a kid.
Not me. Couldn't be me. I've never watched it.
I'm stunned.
Never watched it. I never had cable growing up.
No, but it was on everything else. But did you watch what's it called? Jackie Chan?
I didn't watch Jackie Chan Adventures, but that came on BBC, so I was able to watch it.
Oh, Johnny Bravo and that, but wasn't
Johnny Bravo?
American Dragon must have been on with them lot.
No, it didn't. American Dragon is quite, well, I say quite new. It's before It's a bit.
Huh.
Nah, I never watched it.
Man, that was cool for me. That's what I would have on. What was
Jackie Chan Adventure
they're
was lit, though.
they're bringing back Avatar,
I never
Airbender,
watched it.
Airbender. You never watched it?
Never watched it. I know people say it's probably one of Nickelodeon's best animated shows.
One of the greatest shows
Animation shows.
ever. Just
I don't really
ever.
know anything about Avatar, but
I
I'll
think
give
you'd
it a
love it.
watch.
I think
I
you'd
probably
actually
will
like
watch
it.
it.
They're gonna because I think they're doing some movies or whatever.
I watched Silent Showdown. I've watched
That was
stuff.
cold.
I've watched
That was cold.
There's
Didn't
lots of
watch it
times
much
I'll
though.
watch that I'll be happy for a reboot as long as it's not like Ben 10. Definitely the greatest ever.
They need to be careful with Ben
Ever.
10 though.
They've broken him anyway.
Yeah,
like, that
that's
reboot.
true.
That
They've
reboot is
rebooted him
finished.
a couple times.
No.
also.
This reboot is done in Ben 10. I started rewatching that actually.
The new one when he's like a little kid with the square head.
Yeah, that new animation that they're doing turned into a comedy. Done.
Yeah,
done.
don't like
It
it.
was done.
They did the same thing with Teen Titans. Didn't like it.
But apparently it's still going. Teen Titans Go is still going. It's madness.
Because I think the kids are obsessed with it.
I don't know what it is with comedy these days. That's the new genre for cartoons now. But
And I don't like it because when I was a kid, there was nothing funny about Teen Titans. It was straight
meant-
business.
Yep.
It was life or death, and I felt like it was important. If I watch Teen Titans Go, I don't feel like there's any threat,
Like they're just
and I can't enjoy
jokers.
it. Yeah, literally,
I can't deal with it.
That's the
I
problem.
tried to go through it and I was like, this is too much.
that's
for
the
me.
problem with the CW.
That's why Young Justice is the best.
Young Justice is amazing. When's that coming back?
Don't know,
I can't wait.
but whenever it's come back, I'm
Last
here
season
for
was
it.
incredible. Did they find Fink? Superboy. They got him out, isn't it? At the end.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Wow. I need to rewatch that. I need to watch that. Oh, that was nutty.
Yeah, because they
that
fought.
was
They
nutty.
fought with Zod. They made Zod black. That was crazy. I didn't see that coming.
I'm so like the first 2 seasons of it
Amazing.
of Young Justice, because I was watching
Peak.
it was
fiction.
so upsetting because every time it will air like 2 episodes, then there'll be a break for like months on end. I'm just like,
Is that how they did it?
yeah, man.
I don't even remember how it was at the time.
It was rough because like I don't know what it was, but that show was always on a break. It was rough.
I hate when that happens. Like even Spectacular Spider-Man. Did you watch that? That was my time. Spectacular Spider-Man. Even all the Spider-Man animated shows, they never really like. There's some they need to bring back, but that's another series. But I think what we're talking about Young Justice. Yeah, that's that one. But they're gonna bring that back though. They've got a whole story. They got stories to tell.
Get through. Yep.
They got so much story to tell. Do you think Wally's alive?
Listen, let's not get into that, man. He's dead. I'm sick and tired. I've got people who are saying they still believe he's alive. He is dead, guys.
They could bring him back though.
They could, but they wouldn't. That's the whole point of him being dead. Move the story along. If they bring him back, it
That's
literally
true.
undoes everything. We
That's
cannot.
true.
We cannot. He
That's
cannot
true.
come back. And people just have to accept that.
Do you prefer waiting for episodes
No.
once a week,
No.
or you binge
I
them?
want it all. I want to watch it on my terms.
Fair enough. I hear
You
it.
didn't even have to finish the question. You didn't have to even finish it. I despise week. Listen, Netflix came and changed the game and dropped episodes, and you could binge. And you can watch it. The only thing I don't like about it is just that obviously you got to wait so much longer
for the next part.
because
Yeah.
obviously it's not spaced out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I want all the episodes there so I can watch in my own time, not the time you tell me to watch it. I want it all 10 there, and I'll either watch all 10 right away, or I'll watch 2, then another 3, then 1. I want to watch it in my time.
It depends for me. The show.
My time.
It depends on the show for
Now,
me.
everything, give it to me
What's
now.
out? What's out now that I'm
Netflix-
watching once a week?
What I can't stand is Netflix came and changed the game, yeah, and everyone wanted to be like Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did all these other idiots do? They came and dropped it once a week. If you're gonna copy Netflix, copy the whole thing. I get shows like Bel Air. Why is it once a week? I want it now.
I haven't finished the one yet, but that's really good though. Let's take a shower. Wait, where can they find you? Plug yourself.
Mine's ain't gonna be as long as the Pharaoh. There's
Mr.
only
Influencer.
one place you can find me, and that's TikTok. That's it. TikTok.
Streaming and everything.
Get me on
Jazz
those
the
questions.
influence.
Get me on those questions that Nat had about social media. I'll tell you, man, that thing, social media is a plague. But like I said, that's for another show. But yeah, TikTok, Jay's Home Finds. That's the only place you can find me.
Jay's Home Finds.
Yeah,
Cool. Alright. No,
Jay's-
you're gonna cast the productions as well?
yeah. But you said social media.
No, plug anything you want.
Yeah, I do streaming as well. Cast It, working with the man them.
Mm.
Cast It Productions. Listen, this whole plugging thing is not me. I don't ever plug myself. I'm just here to.
You have
I'm just,
to.
I
Any
know,
chance you get.
I know, but I'm just here to serve, man.
Yeah, but you never
I'm
know
here
who's
to serve.
watching.
I know. But the thing is, yeah, I never know who's watching. But if I've touched that person, they're gonna go and be like, you know what, I need to find this guy. So they will go and find me. They will go and find me. But yeah, I do streaming, Cast It Productions, and I make TikTok videos and I stream on TikTok. That's the only place you can find me is on TikTok. But if you need my help with anything, obviously they'll message me on that. But yeah, Cast It.
You heard it first. Jav, the tech genius. Find him anywhere. He can help you with anything. He'll be on camera, behind camera, set you up, direct, produce, all of that. He'll game with you if you want. He plays Football Manager. Not as much as he used to. Ask to find you. Thanks for joining me, Javs.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.